years ago has all built for this. The championship game in the Big 12 Conference. One that has a long history of classic finishes. We could be in for another one here today. Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas. As we'll see a squad out of the Big 12, the Stanford Cardinal, taking on the 8th-ranked team, the San Diego State Aztecs. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going.
Mommy took all that slime out. You gotta go put some of that slime back. You don't need all that. Look, it's falling apart.
The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. Turner looking to make a play here. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Scanning the field, it's Davis. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Solid gain there, moves the ball out into the 32.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. The Aztecs will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Moves to his left now, escaping the pocket. Finds a man to the left, big catch downfield. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game.
Well, this is everything you want from an offense. Good job by that offensive line. You give this quarterback time like this to throw, and he's going to make you pay for it. It's exactly what he did right there with the accuracy of that throw.
And the Aztecs line up on 1st and 10 now. He gets loose. Has the 1st down and more. They finally stop a big play. Lose the ball to the 22.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. And the pass rush finally gets home for a sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the 1st sack of the game.
The sack moves him into extreme field goal range. You've got to do something now on 2nd and long. Looking downfield, it's Davis. He's running out of time here. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. tries to get it to the running back. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
It's no good. And with that miss, the score will stay right where it is. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Off the 53-yard miss, the offense sets up at the 36 to start the drive. First play looking to throw it. Grab behind the line, it's Brown. Gets into space at the 50. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers, the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
Completion good for 1st down yardage for this offense. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Oh, and it's dropped. A chance for a big play here in the early going, but some jitters in the part of that receiver.
Oh, my gosh. They go for the big play, and they drop. Boy, that hurts, and it hurts their momentum. And a chance at a big play.
Promising start to the drive, and now 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. The play fake, he'll look to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
And the wideout goes in motion. Here comes a handoff. They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot it inches short of a 1st down.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a 1st down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Ball handed off. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Stanford.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that 2nd level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he finally steps out, but not before an excellent return to set up the offense. Here's the first play of the drive. He started at 28. On 1st down, it's play action. Moves out of the pocket. He's got the first. He's still going. The senior calls his own number. He picks up the 1st down.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. The Aztecs come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Looking to throw. It's Davis. The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now fourth down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Here we go on fourth down. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get one or two a year. He was not going to squander this chance.
So here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 43. Looking to throw it on first down. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. And Kirk, it's Stanford in the lead. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Timeout, San Diego State.
First down here for this offense. Keeping it on the ground here. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense getting set. It's second down. Dropping back. It's Davis. Deep shot toward the end zone. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
Well, it's an incompletion here, but I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
After the second down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on third down and 8. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They get him to the ground, but it's first down now at the 28.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
He breaks free. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Looks over the middle, and that's complete. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Looking to pass, it's Davis. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
And the Aztecs will line up here on 1st down and goal. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Solid tackle, able to get him down.
Interesting idea here near the goal line, relying on the speed to get to the edge. It didn't work out this time, but maybe give it another look later on.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Caught quickly. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. The Aztecs looking to crank up the tempo a bit. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. On the move now. Looking to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, San Diego State.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Receiver in motion now. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for you.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. Breaks loose at the 45. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
They look to throw it here on second down. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time. After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle, it's McCord. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here, and we got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on 4th down?
Stanford looking to convert on 4th down here. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Oh, that one's picked off. Could take it all the way. Now the 40. At the 20. Touchdown, Aztecs. Pick 6 could be a game changer.
Well, an aggressive approach by this offense backfires. The defense not fooled at all. Good job of stepping in front of this throw, and they take it back for a touchdown.
PAT puts them in front by 7. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Back in motion now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Makes the grab. It's Brown. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
That completion sets up a second down play. Takes off in a bootleg. Now takes a hit, but lets it fly. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. He goes down, but they'll have a chance here now just before halftime.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his 2nd interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Throwing for his running back. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Aztecs will kick this away to start the second half. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? And the returner will be brought down. And the Stanford offense back out there in the field now. Hoping to click here at the beginning of the third quarter, try to make up this deficit. Play action here on first down. Looking to scramble. He lets it go on the move. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he's trying to throw it to.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, it's going to cost you.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Caught over the middle. It's McCord. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
He's past the marker and still going. He's found some room at the 45. Breaks into the clear. Past the all the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Cardinal.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the third period. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Here comes the San Diego State offense back out there. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Pop pass on a jet sweep. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Man, I love a corner who has zero fear and just puts his face in the fan when making a tackle. Touch passes like this are a real test for any defense to show what kind of discipline they have. And this corner identifies the play and then makes a nice play to get that tackle for a loss.
They got some ground to make up. Second and long from the 15. To the air, it's Davis. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, he'll take a deep shot here. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down.
Well, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they can take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
The Aztecs will look to convert here on fourth down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Send the back in motion. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. He's looking deep again. It's caught inside the 30, still on his feet. Touchdown, San Diego State, to put them on top now.
And that's his second touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The Stanford offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. On 1st down, why not keep it on the ground? Gets the first and still running. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Heavy blitz look here, pre-snap. Now they're running on the toss. Breaks free. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quick pass, the catch is made. Inside the 35. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Stanford getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. It's picked off again, the 4th for this QB today. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Anytime you see a defense sit back in cover 2, the quarterback knows he's looking for short to intermediate throws. He's going to have to put something on it. It's not just the guys that are covering deep. It's the guys underneath you have to be careful of, so you drive that throw. Otherwise, you're going to see results like this, which are an interception.
And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Dropping back, it's Davis. falls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Chris, as this game evolves every year with college football and we see more and more versions of some kind of spread offense, it puts so much pressure on this linebacker position because they're asked to do so much. This linebacker is able to sit back in zone, be comfortable in space, make the right read, and be able to be in place to knock the ball away.
Here's that defense shifting again. On third down, he drops to throw. With the catch, it's Robinson. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. He'll try a pass here. Quick throw complete to the tight end. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. They're going to run it. Okay, we have brought down what is the final play of this third quarter. San Diego State has the lead here, Kirk. We've reached the end of the third. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. We begin the quarter with a crucial play, offense setting up for this third down. Trying to convert with a sneak. And he is denied on 3rd and 1. Great defense. They will go for it again here on 4th down. They are 1 for 2 so far today. They try to sneak it for the first.
That's where you tip your cap to the offensive line. 4th down in inches, simple call, quarterback sneak. But a nice surge there up front by the big boys to give the quarterback plenty of room to pick up that first.
The San Diego State offense on the field now. The last possession, they were stopped on a 4th down try. Can they get something going here? Short pass finds the tight end. Marked out of bounds, but it's another big game. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today.
Well, how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the 4th.
And the Aztecs looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Movement here from the tight end. To throw, it's Davis. Moves out of the pocket. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, finally, there it is. I mean, we've been talking all game about this guy and his speed, and it's about time his best run of the game. As we head down the stretch, he's going to have to keep that in mind, that when everyone's covered, take off and use his legs and make big plays like this.
From the shotgun, drops back. He's got it near the end zone. He will score. Touchdown, Aztecs. Conference championship on the line. This quarterback told us, this is my time to shine. This is my stage curve, and he is delivering.
Well, anytime you see a performance like this out of a quarterback, it's like the stars are in alignment. The quarterback's doing his job. The play caller is seeing the defense and putting him in a position to have success. And let's not forget the line and the receivers, the job that they're doing as well. It's a dream performance so far by this quarterback.
Fields it just outside the goal line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Cardinal offense is back out there on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Catch made across the middle by the running back. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
A play action, looking to throw. Quick throw to his receiver. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
The Aztecs offense back on the field now. Grinding away with a running game. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. On the run, he'll let it go. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there, and it cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. QB keeper all the way. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, that's the drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to this big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
2nd and long, but you'd expect another run here to try to bleed the clock. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. On the move now. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Aztecs will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. Trying for a 4th down completion. And it's broken up nicely. A defensive stop and a turnover on downs.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that 1st down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the 1st down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Looking to scramble. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And the catch is made way downfield. That's a big gain, but they could have used that when this football game was still in doubt. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? And the quarterback dropping back. Back-to-back deep shots. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Yeah, I'm surprised he dropped the ball here. This tight end is known for his hands. The ball's put on the money. Somehow it just goes through his arms.
That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and he can't hang on. Wow, would have been a touchdown. Got to shake that off now. It's 3rd down coming up.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. He escapes the pocket. He's looking to scramble. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in a run game, and he's able to do that right here.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues. He's bringing it back. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Just when it looked like they might make this a one-score game, the quarterback gives it back to the defense. The climb just got steeper, and they're running out of time here in the 4th quarter.
The offense, excellent field position to start this drive. Back to throw. It's Davis. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, San Diego State. This offense is still clicking.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
14.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Quarterback operating an empty set. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Looking for a late deep shot. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Brought down after the short return, but the pick sets up the offense at the 39.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. First down, looking to throw the ball. And he will be sacked, trying to throw on the final play. The defense with a consolation sack to finish this off.